In this video, we're showing you what cruise cabins look like at every price point, starting with a tiny $50 room all the way up to a $1,000 suite. We're touring 10 different cabins, and trust me, the difference between the cheapest and most expensive will blow your mind. So without further ado, let's get right into this video. Alright, starting at the very bottom, this is what a $50 cruise cabin looks like. No windows, no sunlight, no frills, you're basically sleeping in a floating closet. The room's just big enough to fit a bed, a tiny desk, and if you're lucky enough, a TV from 2005. The bathroom, let's just say it works. Don't expect marble countertops or waterfall showers here. But hey, you got a bed, air conditioning, and you're on the ocean for 50 bucks. It doesn't get cheaper than this. So yeah, it's tight, it's basic, it's budget, but it gets the job done. Now let's see what an extra 50 bucks gets us. For $100, things start looking a little better. You might score a slightly larger interior cabin, or if you're lucky, even a small Oceanview room. That means natural light, a bit more walking space, and furniture that doesn't feel like it was salvaged from the early 2000s. The bathroom's still small, but maybe with an actual glass shower door and some counter space. It's not luxury, but compared to the $50 room, you're starting to feel like a real passenger, not just cargo. Alright, now we're talking. At $200, you're finally stepping out of the shadows. Literally, this price point usually gets you an ocean view cabin with a real window and an actual view of the sea. The room feels more spacious and the furniture is newer. You've probably got a decent vanity, some closet space, and maybe even enough room to walk around the bed without doing the sideways shuffle. The bathroom, still small, but definitely cleaner and brighter. For 200 bucks, you're not just on a cruise, you're actually starting to feel like you're on a vacation. Now at $300, things are leveling up again. You're likely getting a balcony cabin now, and that changes everything. Imagine waking up, sliding open the door, and sipping your coffee with a view of the open ocean. That's the kind of upgrade we're talking about. The cabin itself is roomier with a better design, softer lighting, and finishes that actually feel modern. The bathroom still compact, but you're noticing better fixtures, cleaner lines, and maybe even a bit of storage. At this point, it's not just a trip, it's starting to feel like luxury. But let's keep going, because at $400, things start feeling even more elevated. You're still in a balcony cabin, but now it's bigger, better placed, and probably on a newer ship. Think luxury bedding, a larger balcony with room for loungers, and a cabin layout that just feels more premium. You might even start seeing perks like priority boarding or access to exclusive dining areas. The bathroom, cleaner design, more counter space, maybe even better water pressure finally. At this price, cruising starts to feel a little less like travel and a little more like a lifestyle. Now we're at $500, and this is where things start getting noticeably classy. You're likely in a premium balcony cabin, or even stepping into a mini suite, depending on the cruise line. There's more space, more comfort, and more style. Maybe a separate sitting area, upgraded bedding, and a balcony that feels like your own private retreat. The decor's cleaner, the material feels higher end, and everything just flows better. And yes, the bathroom finally feels like it belongs in a hotel and not a camper. At this level, you're not just on a cruise, you're staying somewhere you'd actually brag about. Now we're jumping to $750, and at this point you're entering a different class of cruising. This is typically a mini suite or a larger balcony stateroom with serious perks. You're getting more square footage, a better balcony view, and a cabin layout that actually feels like a small hotel room. Expect a real sitting area, a bigger bathroom with double sinks or a tub, and an overall design that just feels upscale. You might also unlock access to priority services, quieter decks, and specialty dining options. It's no longer just a cruise cabin, it's starting to feel like a vacation home at sea. And finally, we've made it to $1,000, the top tier in this lineup. At this price, you're staying in a full suite or premium level balcony cabin, often with exclusive perks and private access. The space, it's massive compared to where we started. A full living area, spacious balcony, upgraded bedding, and a bathroom that feels like it belongs in a luxury resort. We're talking marble counters, walk-in showers, maybe even a hot tub with a view of the ocean. Plus priority boarding, concierge service, and now access to private lounges or sun decks are now part of the experience. This isn't just cruising anymore. This is cruising in style. So there you have it, from a $50 floating closet to a $1,000 luxury suite. Cruise cabins come in all shapes and price points. Whether you're balling on a budget or ready to splurge at sea, there's a cabin out there that fits your vibe. Drop a comment below and let me know which cabin you would pick. We hope you guys enjoyed this travel video, and we hope to see you in next Thursday's Barjack's travel video.